Total Warfare here with part 4 of our This is Total War Iceni campaign on Legendary difficulty. Last episode, our king on the way to Lemonum fought a massive battle against 1.5 stacks of Pictonis and wiped out the big stack. What's left from the small one pulled back, and now we have a dilemma because we can't quite reach Lemonum because of this army on the way, and he's too far away for us to effectively catch him. If we crack on, he'll just not accept the battle, and then we'll be still too far away to take Lemonum. Or to catch him for that matter. And being stacked on their territory means we're not getting replenishment. And then if we try to double time back to our territory, we know these guys have 2 stacks because we've seen that them with our spy last turn. They'll just intercept us and destroy. So that's out of question. What we'll do instead is move here, just by the river, fortify, also leveled up. Let's get this and... Okay, I like armor because we now have units with decent armor, so let's grab shield bearer and also stack some armor from quartermaster, and suddenly our guys are up to 84, not too bad. Now we're gaining 3 things because of this. We're blocking Carnutis from doubling time into our territory, we're luring them into attacking the fort and getting wiped out. We're still getting replenishment from being in fort and or on our territory, and we're setting up attack on Lemonum. Let's see what they have again. Okay, a crab stack and a crab stack. So these 6 Celtic or Gaelic warriors are a little bit dangerous. They are way weaker than our chosen sword band. The rest is just a big pile of trash. So there should be no issues beating them. Wait, this guy is also in the reinforcements range by the looks of it, which is excellent. Means he can, like, if they attack and he's still here, he'll have to reinforce them and we can get rid of him at the same time. Now we have another stack on the way, so you crack on.
Finally, solid ground.
Yeah, finally, it took you forever to get here, finally, huh? Now this guy, Satiolos, is our youngest general, very promising one, promote him. Still doesn't have enough gravitas to marry off, but let's give him this, and maybe Tattooed Madman is good. Yeah, go with this. Now, our admiral here has tier 3 city governor. He's wasting his time here. We should give him treasurer and recall him from here and hire him in Britannia. So he sits in the port and makes us tons of money. Let's put her in charge on a slinger ship and we'll rehire him next turn. Here, oh, we can expand Camolodunon. Let's do that. And we need public order. Look, it's only going up by 5 because these guys are in here and they have like executioners and stuff. But we have 0 public order buildings. It's unsustainable. So we can either build a temple or trumpet maker. Temple gives more public order and it's cheaper to build, and we don't exactly have much money now. So also once we switch to tribute collection, it will still give +3 public order. So we'll get +9 from this shrine. Let's go for that.
I live to serve the people of Britain.
Yeah, serve the people of Britain. Listen, there are 3 stacks here. You can't do much about them, so come here. These stacks will be a menace to deal with if they crack on and start going at... basically try to invade us, because we have nothing in Britannia to stop them. But we recruit quite quickly. We can just get a few chosen sword bands and might even be able to defend with like a third of a stack. We'll see them coming from a mile away. They need to get on the sea and then we'll have at least a turn, right? They get on the sea, we see them, we start recruiting. They get here, we get a few mercs, and only then they attack. So we should be fine. Okay, politics. Can we promote anyone else or marry off? The answer is no. So let's just make sure we're at war and crack on. Oh yes, they attack. Excellent. Yeah, this guy's also participating. 3 stacks to our 1. Well, not really 3 stacks. They have what? 6,500 men? Slightly more than that. We have 2,400. Yeah, so it's close to 3 to 1 advantage, numbers wise. But they have no quality. The only worry is they have, like, almost everything here has precursor javelins. Or just outright javelins. So our heavily armored units need to be careful. Right, let's jump right in. Ah, rain, of course. There's never good weather in this part of the world, huh? Rain, fog, or snow. That's your options, huh? Right, put a barricade here. These brutal stakes, they have 2 units of cavalry, a general and a light horse. So we'll have surprise for them. And put this stuff here to slow them down. Now, we want a guy in the best shape to hold this gate, because there'll be full stack coming at it, which means him, 160 guys, come here and go into shield wall. Yeah, they do look serious, these guys. Now, we need 2 more on their flanks to attract slinger fire or javelin men. That's their only purpose here. And obviously they can also reinforce him if they need, if he needs help, which he might not need. Slightly, there's a little bit of a gap here. Just need to be very careful how we position him to minimize that. Yeah, that's better. Okay, now we need another big strong guy here to defend this gate. He's the second best. But we're going to position him like this, because if we outright block the gate, whatever shooters they have from the first stack can bomb his unshielded side and his back. Obviously we don't want that, so keep him like this for now. And the third guy in the best shape, him, in fact this might be better because he's got one more chevron, will be blocking this path. Excellent. Okay, now one each of these weakened guys will be helping him and one will be helping him, and everything else we have will be our flanking force to destroy the first stack as soon as possible. Wait, not everything else. We need some slingers here to soften up the incoming cavalry and shooters, put them in guard mode. The other 5 will use as flankers, as well as these 3 chosen swords and our general. And let's crack on. And obviously we'll need to adjust based on where the reinforcements are. Can't see them yet. They're cracking on. They can come from anywhere because... Oh, okay, so the second full stack is behind us. And the third one's over here. Okay, that's fine. They are still far away. We still have plenty of time. Right, guys, you crack on here. Like, the 3 of you group and crack on here too, and the general come here. They're probably cracking on with cavalry from that stack, right? Indeed, noble horse on the way. And the light horse on the way here. We have 500 slingers waiting for them. Plus a bunch of other nasty surprises. Arrow towers already bombing them. Excellent. Oh, first brutal volley. Down to 65 already. Nice. Oh, and the general is going from the other way, so he'll get in on these spikes. Excellent, they'll both get wrecked. Looking good so far, looking good. Look, this guy's already down to 20 guys. Okay, forget about him, try to shoot the general. Without moving if possible. Without moving, pull back. This is not smart. Yeah, the cavalry's already here. Okay, this guy got wrecked. General looks like he's pulling back. Maybe he'll recharge. Okay, these guys are positioning like if they want to shoot. No, they are shooting the wall. Excellent. Right, this cavalry is now here. Slingers pull back to this side. The 3 of you form a line of defense if they want to attack us, and general come here. Yeah, they are cracking at us. Okay, guys. Attack them. You this, and the third of you comes here. Blob formed, almost. General come here, and the 5 slingers. General, just intercept the stuff. Guys, no, forget about it. He changed direction. This is excellent. Attack them. Slingers, wipe them out. You know what? Forget about it. You'll be causing too much friendly fire. Just attack this stuff. The other guy is already here, but look at this. What happened to him? Not our problem, though. Okay, the 3 of you finish this one off. The other one's trying to disengage. And slingers crack on here. I want you here. So you can start brutally shooting these guys in the back. Slingers, you are doing nothing. Okay, then you need to come here. Oh, attack this guy. Our slingers are here. Just pin him. Yes, you pinned him. Excellent. Now you guys take him out. Right, they are pretty much done. Buddy, keep moving. You can't just stand there and fight one guy. You need to be constantly on the move. Wavering, huh? Not broken yet, though. Just pin all this trash so they stop shooting you. Okay. This guy's pretty much done. You can start. All of you, come this way. Slingers come here. And general, just keep crushing these guys. Enemy general dead. Excellent. How are we doing here? Buddy, how are you doing? Melee combat even. Good stuff. They have no more cavalry by the looks of it. Guys, you come here and you can start shooting. How we are looking. Winning decisively. That's what I like to. Okay, come here, guys. And guys, you can start brutally shooting them. And you come here. In fact, just come here and help our general. Start shooting these guys in the back. Alright, we need to reposition these guys, because they'll be up for javelins in the back if we leave them like that. So you come by the wall. Buddy, move. What are you doing? Still, oh, winning decisively. Good stuff. And how about this? This one is losing decisively. Okay. Reinforcements on the way. You come here and you come here. Okay, General dealt with those other guys while only losing a few men. Excellent. Start chasing them. And you guys come here. Oh, this is pure brutality. Some of them already have 80 kills. Excellent. Now, the three of you, huh? Come here. Just don't bump into these units. And you guys come here. How are you doing, buddy? Combat even. Not winning decisively anymore by the looks of it. There are some ranged units here too, but we don't exactly have anyone to deal with them just now. Guys, you pile on. You need to help him. And you can now start shooting him. General, how are we doing? Wiping them out? Excellent. Go after them. Everyone here shooting? You're not shooting. Why is that? Come here. Guys, time for your precursors. Ugh, this guy's getting obliterated. Like, all three of you pop shield screen.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Ugh, this annoying guy is shooting us. Not much we can do about it. We need to deal with this big stack. And General's busy enough wiping out the runners. So just keep doing what we're doing. Guys, you out of ammo? The big one is attack here. The two of you attack here. Okay, think we can start moving slingers. This stack is so badly beaten up. Look, they only have like between 50 and 100 guys left in each unit. General, how are you doing here? Okay, get rid of them and we need you back. Okay, the 5 of you, yeah, they're wavering. Okay, the 5 of you come here. Guys, what are you doing? You're supposed to attack here. Yeah, this guy's falling apart. Excellent. You reposition here. Ah, this guy's under heavy fire. Guys, you start shooting this youth. Buddy, you might need to help him. Come here and you come here. How are you doing? Combat even, huh? Not that great anymore. But we now have 6 guys here wiping out these 2 leftovers. Guys, you need to pull back from him. General, come back. And slingers, come here. Fast. Okay, we won here. Excellent. Everyone, crack on. In fact, you know what? We might need... The guy in best shape comes here to help this guy. The other 5 just crush this stuff. Guys, get a volley on him. General, you attack the stuff. And after you shoot, you need to pull back. Look how long they take to reload. This is ridiculous. Now, yeah, of course. They take so long that the guy closes the distance from 150 to 45, which is precursor javelin distance. Ridiculous. Okay, pull back. Okay, he changed direction. Excellent. Now we get stones in his back and hundreds of precursor jabs. Yeah, still. Look, this guy takes forever to fire his shots. Pathetic. Okay, guys, hopefully you'll do better. Just start shooting this stuff. Okay, now we have 5 units bogged down fighting him. But it should be pretty fast. Guys, switch to this blob. How are we doing? This guy's still alive? Not for long by the looks of it. You come here. You come here.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Then pile on. Guys, you need to make sure you avoid this offsworn, because a round of precursor jabs from him will be the end for our general. Okay, we won here. Excellent. Crack on. Guys, you come here. You come here. And you run down this stuff. How are you doing with the slingers? You destroyed him. What are you doing, guys? Switch to him. Make sure you're not anywhere near this offsworn. He's very, very, very dangerous. Okay, the 5 of you. Come here. You guys should be shooting him. Slingers should be shooting him too, if you can. General, you need to keep moving. This guy is too close. If it means you don't finish these ones off, tough. Okay, he's coming back. You can come back too. How are you doing, guys? You're doing a great job. Oh, 300 kills on some of them. Unbelievable. Excellent. Okay, offshore under fire from the two guys inside. Need to add to his misery with these two guys. Riders. Just finish them off, just run them down. How are we doing here, guys? All of you should be in a shield screen. Looks good, we've not taken any significant losses. You can come closer. And the four of you should be absolutely bombing this offshore. He's only lost 9 men. He's in a good shape, this guy. Okay, we don't exactly have tons of precursor jaffs, so... Oh, crossfire, this is brutal. These guys are bombing his unshielded side. Excellent. Heroic riders. I wonder if it's worth charging at these guys. Probably a bad idea. We'll lose more men than we kill. He's down to 53 and probably also massively weakened by now. Yeah, they're dying like flies. Okay, who's got jaffs here? Like almost everyone. In which case, just throw them at him. The best way to deal with heavy general. Get close, get your precursors out, and get out. Yeah, he's finished. Yeah, over. Excellent. You guys switch to this. Yeah, the whole stack is wavering. They are done. Excellent. Just need to run them down. This went well. Heroic victory. There we go. Yeah, that went really well. We only lost 350 guys while killing 5.7k. Brutal. Hey, slingers are... Oh, look at these slingers. These two got over 500 kills. These two were not far off. Nice. Release them. Ah, come on. We're like struggling on all fronts and there's great fire on top of everything. We already had plague. Alright, so how we're doing here. These guys are badly beaten up. We can probably finish them off, actually. Can we reach Senabu? Probably. It's not that far away. The other guy is probably here and recruiting, or maybe he's even stuck in here. We wanted to take Lebanon first, but it's a good opportunity to finish these two off before they replenish and recruit more. Also means we have more land enemies if we take this, because we'll be bordering 2 stacks from these guys. Not sure it's that great, and we have no idea how strong these are. Maybe we just stick to our guns and take the original plan and take Lebanon, because we know there are Arverni here and here, so we'll be facing them. Then again, they could also be strong. They have barracks too, so nothing super scary. Right, going to move Spider and see what's just behind Lebanon. We can't see much. Looks like that stack was wiped out because it's nowhere to be seen. And you have a look here. Is this a new enemy we just met, right? Yeah.
Greetings, friend.
Greetings, greetings. It's war. Nice. Did this improve our public order? No, it's still +7, so we need to have a land border with them. Okay, now, disband this guy. And we need to hire that admiral with treble city governor for money boost, him, right? Oh, look at this. Outside, it's -1700. He gets in, it's -960. He's making us a fortune. Excellent. Right, we need to fix this. What? 1400? Come on. 3.5k to fix this. No way. We just wait for them to fix themselves. Can't afford that much. Also losing public order because like we are getting hit from all directions. Brutal campaign. Yeah, wreak some havoc. Okay, now this army finally is no longer plagued, but it's gonna take them a couple of turns to replenish fully. And we also have this guy here, or girl. Wait, she's also too old. We should replace her. She's like 41 and rank 1. Okay, so what do? We just take Senabum? I think so. We can. This is good opportunity to get rid of these two guys. Since we already have an army here with our main guy, let's do it. Yeah, they won't run away far enough. Attack them. And this is perfect, because we get both of them plus a garrison. Of course, we don't want night attack. Garrison will have leftovers anyway, and we don't have movement to catch up, to catch the other guy in a separate battle, so just get them all at once. Okay, this one is out, because he's already run away. This one survived, and the garrison is... No, the garrison survived, and the other one is also wiped out. Excellent, so it's just the garrison left. And there's nothing stopping us from taking it. Let's do it. Can we double time this army to also get him some exp? We can indeed, and we absolutely should. Do it. Wait, it's a little bit greedy, but can we double time this one too? No, it's rough terrain, so she won't make it. Okay, get rid of them. Excellent, it's our culture, so we're just going to occupy it. Satiolos ranked... Oh, nice! Three more agents, 2 more armies, and the fleet. Carnutis no more. Okay, now, we already have ballistas here, and horses. We need barracks. I know this gives 150 gold, but we really need barracks. And we won't have any more building slots other than in Britannia. Look, this province is really weird, right? This is the same province, but there is no direct land connection between the two. You need to run through Pictonis lands. So, either way, we need to scrap this and build barracks here, so we can recruit here. And you, just crack on here. We know there's nothing here. Even if there's an Arverni army behind the city, they need to go around through rough terrain. They can't just pass through someone else's city. So we can bring this one closer, and we probably won't be attacking them next turn. We need to swap units over so we have a reasonable army composition in every stack. Right now we are absolutely not reasonable. This one has only 1 ranged unit and 6 cavalries. This one has no cavalries and all the ballistas, and this one is half shooters, half infantry. Need to fix that. Okay, the best way to serve the people of Britain is to replenish you guys, so get replenishment. We could build some stuff here. Definitely want the temple. There's no good military temple, right, for this faction. Cavalry morale upon recruitment. This is a joke. Yeah, nothing good really. I guess migration edict minus 15% recruitment cost is not horrible, but it only gives +2 public order. Not sure this is good enough. How much is it saving us? If a unit costs like 700, that actually saves us 100 gold per unit. If we recruit 5 per turn, that's 500 gold, and it gives 120 flat gold as well, which is then multiplied by taxes and other stuff. That's actually pretty good. I like it more than this. Okay, so we'll go with this. Growth of 2 tatis. And we can get better horses. Absolutely do it. And since we now can recruit horses here, perhaps it's time to scrap horses and barracks in this province. But we're almost at barracks 4 here. Wait, this is only for infantry, right? So still, there's zero reason to keep these stables here. But for the time being, we don't have money to replace them anyway. Alright, politics. This guy can now marry off. Start with that. Promote the wife. What did he get? Quiet wife. Okay, and she got cunning husband. Excellent. 4 cunning right off the bat. And she's only 23. She'll be our next commander. Get this and maybe this. Smiria. Put her in charge of this 3rd army here.
Can I finish my wine?
You can finish your wine in Britannia. You're being recalled. And let's go with heroic nobles bodyguards. Good. Now that we have more army slots, we can hire more generals and another admiral, and we should get the guys that give us boost to income. Yeah, Pekka is a great candidate. She's got tier 2 governor, and the taxman. Absolutely should hire her. Wait, she can also embezzle, right? Of course. Low cunning. She can't. Okay. Either way, get her here. She's making us 400 profit. Nice. Oh, she can embezzle. Raburi. Do it. She's traveling. Get her another level in city governor. I think she's the admiral, right? This is the one we disbanded. Gonna recruit her next turn once she's available. She'll give us another 10% tax, income, and +2 public order. Another 5 from executioner. She'll be excellent. Okay, we don't actually have anyone else with governors, so gonna stick with this for now. And I don't think this is a priority enough to spend money on it. Just gonna hold on to our cash. Oh, Treveria. A new enemy. Excellent. Wait, is this another land enemy? I don't think so. They are behind these guys. Yeah, okay, it's +9. So yeah, for whoever of them counts, it's now improved our public order more. Okay, we have a little bit of cash left, and I think we should hire more agents. Our 2nd richest province is Britannia. Wait, maybe instead of getting a noble here that's just bumming around, because here's the thing with nobles, they are great in rich provinces, but in crappy provinces. Okay, this is decided then. These have nothing, while she's got 4% upkeep reduction and +1 authority for a general. So absolutely gonna hire her here and stick her in our best, most expensive army, which will be our King's army, Dagos. Okay, get her. Now we also need a 2nd spy here to keep an eye on everything around us. So let's get the spy 2, preferably someone with line of sight. Okay, get him then. Unless you get really good War Maiden. Nope, nope. Oh, this one's really good. Experience, bread and games boost, and 6% movement. Okay, get him. Okay, still at war, crack on. Oh, we just completed the mission. What's this? 8 settlements. Okay, we even got a bonus objective. Nice, we're up to 5k. What's the next one? 60 units. I'm pretty sure we're pretty close to that already. Yeah, we have like 3 full stacks and a fleet. Macedon wiped out so quickly. Wow. Okay, these guys are now inside and are recruiting. They also have heavy horse, but no barracks, so not that big of a threat. Okay, so once we join an agent, we can no longer move, so we need to fix the armies first. But before we fix the armies, we need to decide where we go from here. I think Lemonum is the most important to take. Once we have Lemonum, Namnetum will be safe, so we can move this fleet elsewhere. And it's only one way to attack this, through here, right? I don't think you can... maybe you can go through these, but it's a rough terrain with massive winter attrition, so not that tempting to attack through. We could even take this turn, right? Because she's in range, and someone else could double time and help out. But we want to first set up proper defenses in Cenabum, so we're not afraid of these guys. They're probably already here. In fact, why don't we send that new guy, Moritex, to give her a little bit of advance warning. No, they still stay put. Good. So you come here and improve our public order. This is still empty. Good for us. So we can now see into all the possible avenues of approach into our lands. And there is no one. Okay, so Arverni have a tiny stack here. They must be bogged down fighting other wars because they have no troops here. Okay, so let's fix these stacks. What do we do with what do we need for our king? We need fewer slingers, more ballistas, and more cavalry. Or any cavalry, really, because he's got none. Okay, so, gonna give him a ballista from him. Send this guy back. And that's it. And then we also trade units with her. Come here. You give him 2 of these guys. Gonna keep 5 slingers. Take these 3. No, gonna keep 4 slingers. Keep these. Take these 4 and also give him 2 more chosen swordbands. Okay, so he's now got a really good stack of 3 units of cav, including bodyguards, ballista, 4 slingers, and 12 chosen swordbands. Excellent. Come here, and you're setting up attack on Lemonum next turn. And also, since this is our by far most expensive army, gonna join this druidess to her. That's worth almost 300 gold right away, with her at level 1. Nice. Okay, now these guys also need to trade units. Right, you're going to get inside to improve public order. And you trade with him. Okay, so if you want him to defend, he needs something better than just a pile of sword bands. He probably wants ballista, right? He can hire another ballista anyway in this province. But he... Okay, cancel this for now. Let's consolidate these guys. If we can get rid of a few of them to make space for ballista, that's actually good. Because we only have 2 ballistas in between 3 armies. Okay, so you are going to hire, but not now. Now, you need to get these 2 horsemen and half of this heavy infantry. She's got 5 slingers, he's got 6, that's fine. Give 1 slinger and ballista to her, get these heavy guys, and give her 5 of these lighter guys. Okay, so you now have 19, and you can get a ballista, which will put you up to full, which will mean we have 6 shooters, 2 cavalries, and enough infantry to hold all the choke points. And you're looking very similarly. Excellent. So come here. Not afraid of being on double time because we can see there's nothing here. And it's extremely unlikely for there to be an army here in winter in the middle of a forest. So we should be fine. Yeah, we can have 1 more spy and we absolutely want it somewhere here. So get 1. And let's now finish the construction tree. Right side gives us access to 100, which is really good building. And then we go for military again, most likely. Yeah, here we want to maximize income, so just gonna build this. Okay, we absolutely need her in Britannia, so let's hire her. That's another 200 profit from her being on the campaign map. Donia can embezzle, do it. Oh, she can do it 2 more times, excellent. Yeah, we're getting uncomfortably close to a rebellion here. I'm going to move this guy up north. That puts us at +4 and we're still stable here with 0. And it's gonna get better as we build a temple. And in 2 turns we can start 100. Yeah, gonna keep the cash for later. Let's just crack on. Talabari finally came to age, excellent. Oh, we got 2 out of 4 objectives, 12,000 for us, brilliant. What now? Raise or sack 8 settlements. That should be easy enough. Okay, starting with fighting. How is Lemonum looking? Okay, still no Arverni anywhere near here. Just going to send a second spy here to see what's on the way. Probably not much. Yeah, just these guys. Oh, they have a 15 stack, including some decent units. 7 guys in the garrison, plus a general. Okay, and what's behind them? How is Nemesis looking? Empty. And here? Okay, looks like we can crack on. So, Dago, go for it. Wait, we can even take in a night battle to get an extra battle. And we still will have enough movement to follow up and attack the settlement. Do it. Oh, look how weak they are. Okay. Dago rank 6. What do we get? More armor for guys. Brilliant. And probably the next one we want is trained sword. Yeah. So get this. And besiege. Yeah, we can take them out already with insignificant losses, but we'll bring a second stack, so the other guy in army gets the exp as well. And now the question, do we actually want to put that new one in charge? She's 24, rank 0. We can put our fresh Talabari in charge. She's like 17 or 16, and she's got +2 cunning right off the bat. I think we do that with infantry bodyguards. Yeah, come here. And we could even bring him, but we need flexibility to be able to move him. If he double times here, these guys are certain to move, but they can also move here. Just gonna keep him. No need to bring 3 stacks against 1. Wipe them out. And what do we want to do with this? This is our culture, so it makes sense to occupy it. The horses we can disband, we can scrap because we already have them in this neighboring province. But food we probably keep. Yeah, occupy it. Pictonis, no more. This army is already rank 4, nice. Let's... Oh, this is great. Indomitable infantry, +4 attack and defense. Goes up to 12 at rank 3. Or would you rather get movement? Movement is king. Get move. I don't think 2% armor is as good and 2% defense is as good as 4 attack and defense. So just scrap this. Now we can upgrade this to shield maker. Absolutely do that. And let's scrap these horses. We have 65 food. We don't need any more. Now the spy. Let's move him here. See what's incoming from this way. And I think we can take Nemesis next. This will make Lemonum also safe. It will be inside. It will only be truly safe once you take Burdigala, which should also not be too difficult. We have 2 stacks here and a fleet, and we're pretty close to breaking even money-wise, which will allow us to recruit more very, very soon. Okay, this guy, right? He's pretty good. He should be sitting in an army. Move him. And the spy will take over keeping an eye on that border. Can also upgrade them. What do they gain? 100 gold, 4, 2 melee attack, and 4 armor. That's actually not horrible deal. It's a pretty decent deal, but we don't exactly have money to spare like this. Why don't you have a look at if there's anything coming from this side? A small stack from Arverni, huh? Not very strong by the looks of it. Spear warrior is the best they have. We can now see they have barracks to here, and nothing else. And they are not building barracks 3, so we don't need to worry about them. They are weak. We can get another 5 public order from him, unless there's something better. Don't need culture conversion. Don't need loyalty. This is nonsense in Total War campaign. He's not with an army. We don't need diplomacy. Successful recruitment. Okay, +3 experience gained by other agents and generals in local province while deployed. Right, this is really good, because we happen to have another 2 admirals and a general here. So let's try this and see if it actually works. Because public order is nice, but we've already stabilized the province. Okay, so right now, she, garrisoned in the city, has 36x. The admiral has 32, and the guy in next province, who should not be getting any exp from the agent that is at 22. So we can compare next turn and see how much each of them grew. Okay, and with this gigantic pile of cash we now have, 13.6k, we can finally start building some overdue buildings, like Trumpet Maker here for additional public order. I don't think this will ever fix itself. It was almost fixed last turn, and it's still damaged. Gonna give it another turn. If it doesn't fix itself, we'll just pay. We can now afford it, so why not? And we can upgrade this. And what about this event? What is this? Sacred Hearse? Punish him. Donia can embezzle again. Excellent, do it. We don't have anyone to embezzle next turn, I think, but we don't actually need it that badly anymore. We could even start a new army, but this will immediately put us in a deficit. We'll start a new army in 3 turns, once we can recruit heroic nobles. Okay, we now know Massalia. This could be a tough enemy, the toughest we fought yet. Volcae are still around. Okay, there's a lot of fragmentation here. There was no consolidation. Maybe Arverni pushed further south, but doesn't look like they did. But they actually have barely anything by the looks of it. These two settlements and this tiny stack might be all they have. Well, that's not so good for them. Okay, move on. Alright, who's on the move? No sight of enemies anywhere but Arverni's lands. This tiny stack came back and there's a tiny fleet. Not much happening, which is excellent because we can just crack on with a conquest. So, the king, Dago. What do we take first? Makes sense to take Nemossos. We can then be attacked from Bibracte and by Massalians. So maybe taking Burdigala. Burdigala has the same issue. It can be attacked from here, here, here and here. So Nemossos it is. Set up attack with him by coming all the way to the border. I'm sure this is in range to crack on next turn. And you're going to end your movement here to improve public order. And then you'll probably double time to help him out. Or maybe not, we'll see. In fact, forget about it. Just come with him. Public order will improve on its own. This is not going to be a recruitment province. So we can just build something that pacifies the population. Let's build this. This is our culture. We don't need temples. And trumpet makers is actually pretty good. Adds money and public order, which is a very good combination. Only eats food, which we have tons of. Now the spy, you buddy, come here. We need to keep an eye on these guys. They are sitting on 3 stacks. You never know what they'll do. You need to join someone. You come back a little bit so he can join you. And you crack on. Perfect. Now this spy, let's have a look at here. Where are Arverni's armies? Are they like besieging someone? Maybe they expanded like east. Who knows? Yeah, exactly. What? What is happening with their armies? You come here and wreak some havoc. Okay, now in provincial capitals, which we have 2 of, let's start building this stuff. Yeah, it's not going to fix itself. We need to pay. Look, it's the bar is maxed out, but it's just not happening. So pay. We need barks here.
Let me fight.
You will fight. Don't worry. For now, get this and a knight commander on admiral is pretty good. So get that. Also, +1 cunning is always useful. The druidess, huh? What do we want? Upkeep reduction, of course. Grab it. And what do we want to research next? I don't think we ever go for this. We don't have mines. We don't have slave market to upgrade it. This would be nice for main building in each minor region, but it's 9 turns. It's a gigantic investment. Not happy with that. So we're done with this construction tree pretty much. Now, I don't think we'll go into research. We have no population in provincial capitals and we only have 2 of them. And the boost is not big enough anyway. Only this would start making sense, but it's very, very many turns. Forget about it. Upper side of the tree is interesting. I really like these cornix makers and coin hoards. They are expensive to build and it takes 19 turns, so we don't quite have time for that. Economy is just forget about it. We don't need farms. We have 60 food surplus. The enormous cows would be good at tier 4, but it's 4 turns, and again, we don't really have cash to build them. Siege tree, we got ballistas from it, nothing else makes sense, so it's between warrior code, which are passive upgrades to units, and war exercises, which are better units. Never fleet, we won't be fighting much on sea anyway, so we could go for this, gives us better armor, another 10%, and if we take second steel from somewhere, we can then also upgrade melee attack, and we could get elite horses, but that's 22 turns, or we could just go for this, the passives. Passives are good because they instantaneously upgrade all the units, regardless of tier and regardless if they are already on the map or new recruits. And Tavern is also a decent building. I'm going to go with passives, why not? The movement is nice, but it's too insignificant to bother, so let's grab... 5 morale is good, I like them, just go for this, crack on. Especially if we can get these final ones, they'll make our units really good. I think it's more important than just grabbing plus 5% from Hall of Champs. 10% armor would be good though, so maybe there's an argument for going for this. Also it's recruitment slot and upkeep reduction, so makes... in fact, let's get this first. It's only 9 turns and it's a really good tech. Like 5% upkeep where we have 4 full stacks already, that's already worth a lot. Yeah, and it's 7% upkeep and elite horses, huh? Maybe we'll go for this then. Okay, we'll see. For now, let's go for this. And crack on. No, before we crack on, we need to make sure we have someone with both gravitas and 6 cunning to embezzle next turn, because we'll have no money. Donia should be able to do it. Yeah, she gets +2 gravitas from here, so she'll be fine. Okay, crack on. Okay, we have 10% armor for everyone. Excellent. RJ wiped out. No wonder, it's one of the weakest factions in the game. They are absolute trash. Alright, we have 3 armies in sight now. There's this tiny stack from Arverni, a full stack from them with Celtic warriors, and a full stack with Scutari and Scutari spears. Oh, this will be a formidable enemy to fight. Scutari are really good. Huh. Are these guys at war or in alliance? So these guys are Avaraki. They are at war for Arverni. Brilliant. So they'll likely crack on and try to take Burdigala, which means we can capitalize on it and take Nemossos. Right, there's an issue though. This guy can just double time towards Lemonum. Huh. Right, let's also scout around here to make sure we're not up for a brutal counterattack. Nothing by the looks of it. And here, okay, there's a full stack, but he won't reach us next turn. Okay, we just crack on and take Nemossos then. Right, so we can do this with King himself. He doesn't need help. We could bring her to reinforce, but then we need to... we don't even know how much movement this guy has, right? We can assume he won't make it here because we can't make it here from where we are. But if he double times, he'll be really close to Lemonum. I really want her to get this exp though, and we just need to move to here. So I'm going to do this anyway. But before we do, why upgrading units? So tempting, right? But it's also so expensive. We don't have money for that. Probably we should also start sacking towns to start making some money. Okay, you get frenzied, man. And you come here. And Dago, go for it. Look how weak they are. Wipe them out. Again, our culture, so let's just occupy it. Telabari rank 2, good. Okay, do we need replenishment on her? I don't think so. Just get her Knight Commander. Okay, next couple of turns will be fun. We have at least 3 full stacks of enemies around us. Okay, let's have a look at these guys. Are they still staying put? They are. Okay, good. Then you just stay here, but keep an eye on them. You, on the other hand, can have a look at these guys. Sitting on a full stack, a crab stack. Okay, not a big threat. Come back to Burdigala and keep an eye on these guys. There'll be some action here happening between them. We're supposed to check how much XP these guys got. Right, so this guy went from 22 to 26, plus 4. Right? Pekkia went up from 36 to 48, plus 12. So she got extra 8 XP over him. Nice. And how about the Admiral, Agriku? She was at 32 and she's at 38. So she got up by 6 too. Okay, so she's not getting the exp, even though she's in the port. It's just generals who are not the admirals. It's not ideal. I thought we would get 3 characters leveled by him, but obviously not the case. At least, like, 1 is better than nothing, and there wasn't anything good to take with him anyway. Should we bait these guys into attacking us? We don't actually know where is their second stack. They absolutely have more than 1. They have at least 2 regions, right? 0 chance they only have 1 stack. We can maybe set an ambush. How about we set an ambush here? 55%. We don't actually need to keep him in sight for public order purposes anymore. And if we set an ambush here, we should be close enough to also get help from the garrison, which would put odds absolutely massively in our favor. Yeah, do it. Let them come in, destroy them before they can gather more stacks. Yeah, I like that. Okay, now we can see these guys can get almost up to Lemonum. So perhaps there's an argument for moving her here. She won't be reinforced anymore by Dago, but she's strong enough and she's on the slope. So if he wants to attack, he'll be attacking uphill, which is not good. For him, that is. This is very good for us. Okay, so come here. How about we actually upgrade the bodyguards? 300. It's so expensive. But the thing is, we don't actually have anything else to build. We might want to start thinking about starting another stack, a full stack. But again, we decided to do it in a couple of turns once we have the noble guys left available, and we want to save money until that time. So we're not going to upgrade anything. And how about politics? Right, you embezzle. This means we have no one to embezzle next turn, because all our generals with 6 or more cunning are on the campaign map or out of gravitas. Which means we need to recall someone. Yeah, and that someone's going to be him, Dago, of course. He can embezzle 3 times, and by the time he did it 3 times, he'll be able to do it 1 more time. And he's 58, so it makes sense to start squeezing him out of this gravitas. Yeah, replace him. Doesn't really matter who. Oh, the guy with funny hat. Yeah, he looks good. Get him. Yeah, and we save the money. Let's crack on. We go for military, of course. Ambush failed. Okay, so they did make a move. And they are now ripe for wiping out. They also brought second stack here by the looks of it and are building a third one. Okay, how about Arverni? They are in Burdigala. The other stack retreated by the looks of it. Okay, no. Oh, beautiful. She can take part in that. Come here.
Now!
Yeah, it's now, of course. We got him. Satio Krakon. Yeah, absolutely crushing advantage. Wipe him out. No, it's not all. You need to finish the job, man. Excellent. Get more replenishment and some armor. Also, you might want to use this tattooed madman to scare the enemies and get back to... You can't get all the way back. Maybe you go back here. She takes over protecting this part. That should be fine because you'll be improving public order. You can't make it all the way here and we don't need public order here, but we do need it here. So crack on. And now this situation, huh? Can't quite move without exposing one of the two flanks. We need another army to take care of Burdigala. Unless we take Bibracte. We really want Bibracte too. Maybe we gang up on Bibracte next turn. Maybe we do this. He moves here, blocks the river crossing so Arverni can't crack on into our lands. And we use these two to take Bibracte. Would be even better if we got rid of one of these two armies by, for example, coming here and setting an ambush. 55%, huh? Looking pretty good. Now, Dago, Embezzle, Telabari, get a promotion and a husband. Clever husband, excellent. We get lucky with these marriages this game. Yeah, just come here and improve our public order. Perhaps we should move Gemma now that she's fully replenished and do some raiding here. Make us some cash. Also, she'll be closer to Burdigala so she can even launch an attack and then we can double time armies to help out. Yeah, it's making us 250 gold, not too bad. Absolutely do it. And she should be within striking distance, right? I guess they can also attack her with combined army and fleet, but we'll see. If they do, we can always pull back. We have these barracks, right? Yeah, this is not going to fix itself. We need to pay. We don't exactly have tons of money, but it kinda has to happen, so might as well start now. Yeah, the problem with starting an army now is we don't have income to support it. If we want elite army with these brutal heroic nobles, we need about 4,000 gold, maybe 3.5 if we also mix in some cheaper units like slingers, cavalry and ballistas. But we only make 1,200. We need much more sustainable income for this to make sense. And we don't exactly have armies you can disband to cut wage bill. So we just need to grab more land before we start more armies to grab even more land. Okay, build this temple, hornet maker here, and that's it. Stealth war? Yeah, let's crack on. Alright, still no one on the move on the ocean. What is this? Oh, this guy came with just a crappy tiny stack. But because he's here, the other guy can potentially double time quite deep into our territory. That's not ideal. Okay, but we can potentially take Burdigala, right? If she attacks, can she? No, she's too far away. We could double time the other two armies we have here, but that's not gonna happen. We could attack him and take out the guy and then see how strong the garrison is. But we want our king in charge because he's got knight commanders. So Dago, embezzle. You know what? I'm going to embezzle twice with him. I really need him on campaign map. He's our best general and it's not even close. So do it twice. Yeah, we lose 20 gravitas by bringing this forward by a turn, but it's alright. Put Dago in charge and crack on. Wait, before we crack on, we should absolutely check if there's no quadruple Massalian stack, but we don't actually have anyone to do that. So just go, attack into blind. Okay, this will be easy. 100 remaining, do it. Nothing is impossible. We could have baited them into fighting in open field, but rather than that we can just gang up on them with 2 stacks. Gonna bring her. Exact, ideal, this is perfect. Come here, take it. 84 remaining, good enough, do it. And occupy. Nice, we have the whole province. And it's got great public order as well. Might be tricky to defend 5 settlements with 3 armies. So now that we actually make 3.2k, it's time to start rising another army. Yeah, this guy is it's a little bit of a waste because he's now making a lot of money. But someone has to go, and I think she's still better, right? Pekka. Yeah, she's got treble governor. Way better. Wait, do we not have one more? Because we only have 5 armies, right? We can just start another one without disbanding anyone. Yeah, absolutely. Excellent. So, in Iska, we want Donia, who's our recruitment commander. Oh, look at this guy. 60 melee attack, 90 defense, 45 weapon damage, 83 armor, 106 morale. That's not spectacular, but it's really good for this stage of the game. Also, massively better than Chosen Sword Bonds. Yeah, also 60 more gold per unit, but it's worth it. How many can we get? We can get 5 units per turn. So we go with 4... No, wait, we want 2 ballistas for this army, which we'll get on the mainland. So go with 2, then 5, 5, 5, and then we crack on. So start with the cheapest stuff, which is 2 of these guys. And now we need to defend Cenabum, because he can attack and also bring reinforcements, right? He's not going to take it with 9 guys, but if he brings this stack in on double time, we're done. I wonder if he'll bother though with second army, because our garrison looks weaker than it actually is. We have Painted One and Double Sword Band, 2 slingers, which are worth a lot in long battles, and veteran riders, which should be easily able to deal with this and even his cavalry. And also we can kill with slingers. Or we can just bring him. Yeah, if we knew for sure that he's not going to use the second army, right? By the looks of it, the second one can get close enough to potentially be able to reinforce, and then we're done. So we have to bring him here. Crack on. You come a little bit closer, but still do raiding. Honest plunder. There is no such a thing like honest plunder. What are you talking about? Now, Bibracte, huh? Very unfortunate settlement, because it can be attacked by surprise from 3 directions. Or even 4, if enemies just stay out with line of sight. So at all times we'll need a full stack in here to defend it. We have 10 units of garrison, right? 4 skirmishers. Skirmishers are crap. Scrap it and build barracks instead. Also scrap this and build second barracks. We have plenty of food, we don't need another farm. Yeah. And this will be our recruitment province, so we also need proving grounds here. And do we actually need this woodworker? We already have ballistas here. We need to balance it between buildings we actually need and bigger garrison. Right, we'll definitely want this, that goes without saying. I guess we can keep it for now, because we don't have money to repurpose it anyway. But we'll build barracks instead of this and proving grounds instead of this. You know what? The public order here is so good that the best way we can serve the people of Britain is to join this army. We are now at 6% risk. Not so good, not so good. Political actions, right? Minus 19, absolutely brutal. What did we do to get to minus 19 from actions? That sounds pretty bad. Right, we can promote this guy. We are at, what, 97%. There's no way him being promoted once eats into our influence to a significant degree, so just do it. That's only +1 gravitas anyway. Yeah, down to 1. Okay, not good enough. Marry him off and promote the wife. She's negative gravitas. That actually worked out really well for us. And he's giving us research. Good stuff. But I don't think we should be promoting anyone. We are at -9, so any promotion will take us over again. Just need to make sure we have someone to embezzle next turn. We actually don't. Yeah, no more embezzlement for foreseeable, unfortunately. We need to handle what we have. Right, can we up the taxes? That's about time, right? We have +11 here anyway, and this actually puts us at 5k income. A massive jump from being in negative just a few turns ago. Yeah, we lose a little bit of public order in the mainland, but it's gonna take a while to cause us any serious issues. So let's crack on. Okay, so this guy is pulling away. That's very good. No one inside here. Arverni didn't move. Probably fighting those other stacks, the Iberian people. Can't see them. Where did they go? Okay, this army is wrecked, which means it's been fighting, right? But we have no idea who with. Probably they destroyed that Arverni stack. Would be ideal outcome for it. Okay, now, Bibracte. We need a stack here to protect it. It's gonna be her, because he's the better general, so he needs to be actively fighting. Right, this can get frenzied.
Ready for battle.
You could use some replenishment, not sure if you're actually ready, but if you say so. Right, we need to move him to Nemossos, improve public order and get closer to Burdigala. We need to take Burdigala now that Arverni have no armies here. They most likely got wrecked here by this guy and potentially someone else. So next turn we can attack with the fleet. Yeah, we are in range, absolutely, excellent. And he can double time to take part in this assault. In the meantime, she needs to stay here. Again, we can be attacked from any direction, so probably the only thing we could try to do is set an ambush just outside. 25% doesn't actually fill me with confidence it will work. We don't even know what these guys have. It would be really good to scout around, you know? Let's send this guy over and see what's in Vesontia. There's nothing. Oh, there's absolutely nothing here. Yeah, we go for it, of course. This is a beautiful opportunity. Crush them. No, we don't take it. We make money from destroying it. 91 remaining. Go for it. 2100, not too bad, not too bad. And she's rank 3, good stuff. Any leftovers? No. So why don't you double time back to our land? I think we're far enough. There's a passage here. Could be someone attacking us, right? But we are strong. One stack has no chance taking us out, even if they catch us in an ambush. Right, get replenishment and double time back to our lands. Also, you will be in reinforcement range for the city. Excellent, go for it. And you can have a look here and wreak some havoc. There's no one here anyway, so we're fine. Good stuff. Now, Bibracte, we want proving grounds here and barracks to bulk up the garrison. Or is there something better we should go for? Like, morale is not that great. Not a big fan of this building. It takes away public order. Like, morale is almost never an issue once you have mid-tier units or better. But then again, there's nothing else to build. And since we'll be having an army here at all times, but it's only 8 units of garrison, only 6 if you exclude farmers. I think we need barracks to bulk it up. That's more important, because she won't always have movement to double time all the way. Now, this guy can set an ambush for this pesky small army. He'll be coming through here, so we can just set it by this river crossing. And then if they attack us with all 3 stacks, I'm pretty sure we can crush them. If the ambush doesn't work, we just defend and destroy them. Yeah. Alright, Donia. We need some heavy guys now, so grab a couple of horsemen. We just go with 2. These guys are fairly weak. It's way better to have heroic noble instead of another these crappy guys. And 2 are enough to run down slingers and trash like that. Yeah, and go 3 of them. This is going to be so expensive, this stack. Man, we can move that other druides once we have this on the mainland. Stealth war. Oh, 2 new enemies. Excellent. Well met. And well met to you. Oh, so many more wars. This should be really good for our public order. I like this faction because the more wars you have. Oh, plus 16 from wars. Excellent. Yeah, it's very stable in Britannia now. Plus 19 here and plus 14 here. Excellent. Okay, let's crack on. Yeah, we got him. Beautiful. Crush him. Wiped out. Sword through skull. Oh no, who did we lose? Our plus 6 movement warlord. Not so good, not so good. And we lost a scout and the child died. Man. And mission failed. What is happening here? Okay, anyone on the move? Oh, they have a scout here now. What is the scout? Frisia. Okay, we can now expect a fleet from them very soon because they can see we are basically defenseless here. So we need to start recruiting with a fleet. Okay, there's a stack here. This is the stack that was here, it just went around by the looks of it. They have some good units, but not very many. We can take them out, I think. We have ballista and 6 slingers. They will need to get out of this fort. Or, but they can also go towards the Mossos. Maybe we should delay attacking Burdigala and just use these 2 stacks to get rid of him. I think so. But then he can just withdraw. Okay, so we have some options here, right? We can pillage Vesonti again and get back to Bibracte, protecting it from him. But then he can also go at Nemossos, which means the king can't... wait, we can't take Burdigala anyway. The 4 stack from Arverni just reappeared. So that's not gonna work. Also means he can now double time into our lands towards Lemonium. Man, we are trying to defend 3 settlements with 2 armies, and this usually ends badly. But since these guys... I think this is their only stack. I'm pretty confident this is their only stack. Right, we need the king to intercept this army, right, from Arverni. Else we lose Lemon. So we can't just use him to reinforce her, taking out Sequani and double time him towards Nemossos, because by then that army will be out of our range. I guess we could maybe use him to reinforce. I think we just attack with her and see what happens. We are strong here. It's gonna upgrade the big guys. 1500 is not too bad. And the bodyguards. And attack. See what happens. Yeah, it's looking very good. They are weak. Wipe them out. 73 is good. Very many got away, which is usually the case in auto-resolve. But we have him in range. Finish the job. Excellent. No units were lost, which is very, very important. We can't quite get back to Bibracte, which means again we are in big danger because there could be Massalia stuck here that can then intercept and wipe her out. Absolutely have to prevent this from happening. So, going to send this guy druidas. Ah, we won't really get very far. Can we see from here? Probably not. So come here. Okay, there's nothing here. I think we'll be fine. It's far away. They don't usually have massive movement, Greeks. So crack on. And you're now reinforcing Bibracte, so we should be fine. As we hold Bibracte, the only direction we can be attacked is from here. So we can be a little more adventurous, maybe bait them into attacking us in a fort. So we take them out and can destroy the settlement repeatedly. Once we get rid of their stacks, we can repeatedly be sacking the settlement, making money, and Sanabum will basically be safe, because you need to go through Bibracte to get there, or from here. And we'll have lock on both. So come here and fortify. There's more of them, so they might be tempted to attack. And if not, we can take one of them out in a night battle and see how this goes. You perhaps want to have a look here. Yeah, these guys also are strong. Well, strong in numbers, not so much in quality. Okay, but we really need a spy here. So grab one in Mossos. And also a champ, probably here. Hopefully this one will not die as easily. Okay, I think this should be the army recruiting. He's a better admiral. And he's got, he doesn't have the upkeep reduction. Maybe we give her the upkeep reduction. Yeah, we don't need executioner here anymore. The public order is going up by plus 19 despite maximum taxes. So give her this one, shipwright, minus 20% upkeep on all fleet. Excellent. And start recruiting. 120 for these, 100 of them. It's so expensive, these ships, huh? Man, this is so expensive. But these guys are coming, right? It's only a matter of time. Now that they know we have nothing here. Wait, can we get rid of this agent? 11%? Are you kidding me? That's never gonna happen. Better stay and make us money. Yeah, well, we need to recruit more, so might as well crack on. Get these guys. And upgrade yourself. And you? Oh, this would be good. It's 3% further reduction in cost, right? And these guys, costing a fortune. So it's like 40 per guy, and you're hiring 5 of them.
Riches! Silver!
Yeah, for them, not for us. We are spending money. What are you talking about? Okay, grab this. Oh, can also get second level of this, or third one. 10% non-mercenary recruitment cost reduction. Good stuff. So it went down from what? 1170 down to 1105. So saves us 300 gold per turn. Excellent. Grab 5 of them. Down to 1800, huh? Won't really have much money, a lot of money left for the last 5, unless we don't spend anything more. Well, we'll make money from sacking the settlement and probably, hopefully, also getting rid of these 2 armies. Okay, lastly, the king. You, buddy, need to stop that Arverni stack. The best way to do it is come here and set an ambush. Because you're too strong for them to attack you if you fortify. And you're also even too strong for them to attack if you're in a normal stance. Yeah, if they get only here, we can still catch them. Stilt war? Yeah, let's crack on. Oh, look at this! They did come with a stack and a half, 4,500 men to our 2,700. 3 units of cav in the first stack, 3 shooters and a pile of infantry. The second stack also has 3 units of cav. Let's crush them. Right, we are never going to get good weather in this campaign, by the looks of it. It's yet another horrible battle in rain. As what it is though. Barricade. By the way, if it's a bad weather, like rain or snow, units recover stamina slower. So if our guys get tired or exhausted, they'll basically stay like that for the rest of the battle. Now, we want ballista here. Start bombing them as soon as they start approaching. 3 guys in the best shape. What? General too. General can attract enemy fire, so you guys come here. The middle guy goes into shield screen. Okay, next. One of these guys needs to protect this, and one of these guys needs to protect this. We don't know where the second stack will be coming from, so we need more bodies here. Can use 2 slingers and trim the cavalry as it approaches, and then use them as a flanking force. And the rest of our flanking force will be all this infantry, the other 3 slingers, and the cavalry. Ballista. Fire it will on and make sure you stun the round. You do, excellent, crack on. Okay, so there they are. Where's the other stack? Can't see it. It doesn't seem to be behind us. Is it behind them? Come on, where are they? Oh, no, this is horrible. Get out. Come here. They also have 3 units of cav, so they'll be here fast. Buddy, you reposition. You need to come here to help him out. He's shooting into their unshielded side. Come like this. Yeah, let's go. 2 slingers. Nah, forget about slingers. All this stuff needs to be flanking them anyway. So just come here, guys. Cavalry approaching from this side. We're already shooting them with slingers. Excellent. And this guy is in shield screen, so he should absolutely hold. Ballista, make sure you're bombing his general. What's your range? Oh, we can bomb the guys already. Excellent. Pick the biggest blob you can find, like this, and shoot them. And all of you guys here, come here. We want them to crack on and attack the gate, not chase after our other guys. Guys, you go into shield screen, or shield wall. Oh, we have frenzy, thanks to the agent. Good stuff. What is this, guys? This is nonsense. Ah, they're cracking on after us. We need to intercept them. If we can't escape, then just fight. We have precursor jabs, they don't. We should get upper hand here. How's our body looking here? No lost men, 7 killed. Excellent. Ballista, keep shooting. Yeah, we have 4 guys here. This should be enough to crush these light horses. They are light after all. Yeah, one is down to 40 already. Not too bad. And how's this guy? Oh, this one's already obliterated. Excellent. 1 unit destroyed. Our guy holding the gate only lost 3 men. And the blob is beautifully forming. Ballista, what are you shooting? Keep shooting this spot over here. Or should you reposition and start bombing them? No, just keep doing what you're doing. The 2 of you, pull back. Cavalry, crack on. You attack this. You attack this. Slingers, come here. Who else is here? These 3 guys. Come here. Okay, guys, out of here. You're massively outnumbered. Okay, riders are cracking on to clear his shooting. Infantry, you guys pull back. If they are chasing you, that's excellent. You are pretty fast, so you should be able to run away. 16 of them left here. How are we doing against this trash? Okay, caught them. Excellent. Now the 3 of you, you guys will be brutally bombing them from point blank with precursors. And the 3 of you will be doing the same with stones. Okay, this guy's crushed. Ah, they caught us. Well, in that case, we just fight. We're gonna lose these 2 guys. Nothing we can do about it. You get back inside, because they might attack this gate once they're finished with those other guys. You're under heavy fire. Get under the wall. Ballista, how are you doing? 140 kills. Are you still effective? You should be very effective. Right, something is shooting us here. You attack these guys, and you just shoot them. We want here. Excellent. Come here. You guys need to attack this Celtic Youths unit. These guys are going to die, right? I think so. They are already down to 100 men each. Ah, but these are now being bombed in the back. Not good. Pull back. Get out with the range. We need 1 rider to get rid of those pesky slingers. So crack on. Guys, you're shooting with precursors? Yeah, I know, these guys are lost. Unfortunately, nothing we can do about it. Didn't exactly play as we expected, but is what it is. We should still get upper hand here. Guys, you pull back now. Especially the cavalry. We no longer need cavalry here, so you crack on here. And you crack on here. And sword band, just reposition here and start throwing your jabs.
Our general is under attack.
Guys, so you come here now. General under attack, he's behind the wall. He should not be under attack. Right, you attack this and you attack this. They're running away from the other guys, so easy prey for us. And these guys cracking on towards this gate, as we expected. So guys, you come here fast. In fact, we should use this guy for this, because he's much stronger.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
That's alright, don't worry about it. Okay, attack these light horses, and you take care of the slingers. How are we doing? Guys, you still have precursors? Almost used. Just charge at them. Start moving here, slingers. Still quite a lot of guys here, but we don't exactly have time to be dealing with them.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Okay, this is naked warriors. We don't want to fight them, so why don't we pull back? Just leave these horses. If they chase us, we deal with them. You can now reposition. There are no more shooters here. You can reposition and be bombing these guys, and you crush this stuff. Ah, the whole section here is wavering. Excellent. Gonna bring the general in. This guy's an absolute hero. He lost 55 men, killed 130 and held the whole gate for so long. Ballista, you're now causing massive friendly fires. Turn back. And slingers start shooting them. Okay, crush these light horses. Absolutely brutally bombing these guys in the back. Beautiful. The whole section here is about to collapse. General, crack on. Get in there. You, get in there. How are you doing, buddy? Also doing really well. Excellent. Light horse crushed. Beautiful. Come here. You'll charge at this stuff next.
The battle is turning in our favor.
The last guy here is wavering. Excellent. These guys are down to 3 units. 2 now that are not wavering. Keep the pressure on. 1 unit now. You guys charge at this stuff. This guy's wavering. Excellent. Pretty much won at this stage. Just need to crush them. They seem to have enough too. Ballista, stop. Yeah, everyone is wavering. Beautiful. Just start wiping out the runners. Slingers here. Gonna wipe them out. Heroic victory. There we go. Yeah, not too bad. The small stack destroyed, the bigger one got away with 6 beaten up units. We lost 470, killed 4000. Good outcome, release them. Ha, look at this, it's gonna be a wipeout. Also, no one attacked her, excellent, she got nice replenishment. And this one is also ripe for finishing off and sacking the town. Good stuff, we'll continue next time. Subscribe.